Music composition in schools. Composing beyond, without, the staves. Eilon Aviram. The other 80% is a term to describe students who do not study music in school. So our mission is to engage them with the music programs. How can we adapt our music programs in secondary school to attract teenagers? While trying to adjust the music education to be compatible with the 21st century students, we're looking at terms as process, technology, autonomy, creativity, authentic, inclusion, divergent and critical thinking, self-expression, democracy, and culture change. All these can combine by the activity of composing music. However, most students do not have the musical fluency required for complex composition that contain structure, orchestration, melody, harmony, etc. Computers can help students to express personal musical ideas in autonomous activity space. They can hear, see, and edit music. They can assess and revise it by themselves. They can keep it in the computer. They can show it to others. And they can receive an assessment from peers or teachers. In composition classes, especially for young students, most of the music composition software use graphic notation instead or beside traditional notation. They make the music elements and signs more visible and clearer to the students, so the eye hearing replaces, in a way, the inner or ear hearing. In this case, we can find a strong connection between the eye and the ear. Empty class is one of the most common ways to describe music classes in the United States, where students are dealing mostly with composing and arranging music by technology. Beside that, they can also study harmony, theory, sound, recording, mixing, etc. But most of their work is dealing with creating original music. The lesson of musical technology classes take place in a classroom where each student has a personal computer with softwares, which often includes a musical keyboard. A typical lesson in these kind of classes begins with a frontal teaching for around a third of the lesson. Then, individual composition for around half of the lesson, with the remaining time taken up by a group discussion dedicated mainly to mutual assessment. So during a typical lesson, the student can hear in different ways. He can listen to his teacher. He listens to music made by famous composers. He mainly listens to his own music composition. And finally, he can listen to his peers' musical pieces. In traditional music classes and activities, the students always synchronized by the same music and listening to the same music at the same time. However, in computerized music composition classes, the students choose by themselves when and what to listen to. The term educational music composition is standing opposed to music composition in the traditional meaning. Composition, usually made by musicians, either students or professionals, and it focused on the product, the music, the piece. However, educational music composition can be done by all students, and it focuses on the process, the educational activity.